Hello, Scorpio women. Welcome to Creators on the Crest. I'm Stephanie, and this is your timeless bonus reading, Activate Abundance. Today, we're going to take a deep dive into your energies surrounding wealth and abundance in all of its many forms. In addition to your sun sign, you may want to check out your Moon, Venus, Mars, and Jupiter placements for additional context. These are general readings. Take only what resonates. If you're interested in a personal reading, I will have the links in the description below. And you can also find me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Creators on the Crest. Okay, Scorpio women, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to pull a card for the overall energy of your reading today from the Journey to the Divine Feminine. This will get us started here. So again, we're keeping in mind abundance and wealth in all of its many forms. Yes, this one wants to come out right here. Okay, ladies, you got creativity. Scorpio ladies, how cool is that? All right, so really opening or have open to your creativity channels. You may be an artist, you may not be. You may be a wordsmith, you may be creating a new business, you may be creating a new mindset. Let's get a little more detail and find out what's going on with you. But I love that. That's a beautiful energy to have with abundance. Okay, and I'm going to pull some more cards. You got the Five of Wands. I'm going to put them in different places, and then I will share what each one means. Ace of Cups. Two of Pentacles. Okay. The Hanged Man. Oh, interesting. Interesting energies. The Two of Cups. Okay. All right. The Scorpios always get me with their depth and their dynamics. Okay, so Scorpio ladies, in the position of your ally, the energy that's actually assisting you and there for you right now, you get the Five of Wands. Now, this could represent, even though we have multiple people here, this could represent the change in you as you're connecting to your creativity. This could be you trying maybe some different things for your business or for planning what you want to do. You may be trying to resolve a few things that, maybe they're not going together like the puzzle, nice puzzle pieces that you want them to be quite yet. So there's a bit of a challenge here, but as this shows up in your ally, in your allied energies, this is a challenge that is going to take you places. So do keep that in mind. Now, down here in this corner, we have your past, your subconscious blockage. I honestly feel like this is your tendency to bite off more than you can chew, to do more for others than you do for yourself, to struggle to keep your cup full, right? And which will ignite these creativity channels. These are your subconscious blockages. There's the fountain isn't turned on, the fountain of overflow, right? And so this is something that you're probably aware of and that you've been working on. This could also be you opening up or being blocked to open up to more abundance and bringing more in for yourself, and maybe feeling bad about that or something. We'll get some clarifiers on all of these. In your current energy, you have the Two of Pentacles. So you may be looking at two different options in your business. You may be trying to make a decision. You're trying to find the balance in everything that you're doing, or you're thinking about how am I going to balance it? You might be moving some things around in the physical, like your calendar. You might be moving around different parts of your schedule to try to figure out what's going on. This is in your current energy. And again, we'll get some clarifiers, but you're kind of actively in this balancing and juggling act. You may have more than one responsibility, which could also play into these other energies. Now, the lesson for you, you get the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is, yes, in some readings, you could read this as a stuck energy, as someone who is just stuck hanging upside down by their feet. But look at the crown being illuminated here. The Hanged Man, to me, and especially in this reading, represents a very important part of your process. You need some time to reflect. Like I said, you're juggling options here. You're thinking about a lot. You've been prone to get drained in the past. You're looking at things from a whole new perspective here. Remember, this is your lesson. You need to take this time to surrender yourself unto yourself, okay? The Hanged Man energy can be extremely powerful. This could be showing us your awareness that you're aware you do get drained and you're trying to make different decisions, you know, and you are going through this challenge and acknowledgement of it. But this major arcana energy of the Hanged Man that I see here, this is a very important part of your process. This is clarity for you. There are lessons here. This is the position of clarity and lessons when it comes to opening your channels of abundance and wealth in all of its forms. So don't be afraid to maybe spend a little time with this. You know, don't try to force, because if you force, you'll fall back into the old subconscious pattern of draining yourself. Your power move, your activation is partnership. Now, this could mean with, you know, your partner or someone that is very close to you, that is supporting you, but this could also mean reaching out in partnership with someone else. This is what's going to activate you, getting out and maybe collaborating with someone on something. Let's go ahead and get some clarifiers so we can get a little deeper into this here. We're going to clarify the ally first, the Five of Wands energy. So kind of this challenging puzzle. You got the Chariot. I like that energy with it. Oh boy, 2 cards want to come out, so we're going to roll with it. You got the Queen of Pentacles and the World. Wow, so in this allied position of whatever challenge you've been going through, and I do feel like it's you versus other, you know, parts of yourself. We're multidimensional beings. This isn't like some sort of personality disorder. This is different aspects of yourself kind of wanting to take position, right? And the Chariot here, in order to have that controlled forward momentum, balance is required. You can see that in the card here with the 2 Sphinx. And I believe that's really what you're working on right now. And it's actually going to be what helps you. Now, I see you doing this because you got the Queen of Pentacles, a very grounded energy. So grounding practices for you right now, extremely important as you have these kind of challenging energies going on within yourself. And you got the World card. And the World card tells me that you are going to pass through this portal of challenge and fitting all the puzzle pieces together. This is an important part of your process. It's your ally. It's your friend. You're learning things in whatever you're going through that are going to ignite you on a whole new level. And it's going to come back to blasting open this creativity. Maybe you feel like you've had a creative block for quite some time and you don't feel really good about that. But this is very important. This is life lesson kind of material for you from what I feel. Let's clarify this Ace of Cups in the past. We have the Empress. Yep. And we have the 2 of Wands. Yes. So I like that you bring in the Empress energy. That tells me that instead of going out and doing everything for everybody else, the Empress is more of a passive energy. She kind of allows other people to step up and do things where they couldn't before because you were stepping up and doing it all. So that could be representing around the home. You could have been pregnant. That could have been a slowdown here. This could be, pregnancy transforms us in amazing ways. So that could represent motherhood, or you had to kind of pause things for a while to focus on children. And all the while knowing you had the whole world in your hands. You always trusted that you could do it here. It's just that you had to kind of pause with all this power for some reason, whether it be mothering, it could be caring for family members, caring for something else in your life, where it was just depleting you. And so it's an important lesson to make sure that you do allow others, especially in your personal home life, to step up and do some things. I know it's hard sometimes. You want to kind of be in control at times, right? You're trying to control your own inner world, and it helps when the external world is controlled, but also you don't want to get so depleted that you can't push forward. Okay, let's look at this current energy. This kind of like you're looking at a couple things, you're juggling maybe an idea or a decision. You get the Hermit, okay? This might be something you're keeping more to yourself, closer to the vest, and you get the Sun. All right, so I feel like in your current energies, you know, whatever you decide to do is going to bring you joy. It's going to bring you happiness. So you are focused on your passions. You're focused on what you love. The Hermit is a beautiful energy to bring in with the Sun. These are major arcana energies. This represents to me that whatever you're juggling back and forth right now, or trying to decide, or feeling like, do I go this way or that way? Either way is going to bring you beauty and inner peace and joy. Okay, so I do not see you being able to kind of really make a wrong decision here in your current situation. So there may be an element of timing here, and like when you share something or when you come out, maybe you're trying to launch something and you're in the middle of putting together a big launch and going through all these energies. Maybe you're trying to create a membership, a new product, something like that. And so right now you're like, okay, it's still, I haven't like claimed it publicly, and that's okay. It'll come, because remember, you still have this lesson here of the Hangman. In the meantime, the wisdom of the Hermit's coming in, which is beautiful. I love the Hermit card. It's a Virgo energy as well. Okay, so to clarify the Hangman, another major arcana card, Judgment. And I really feel like that's about you forgiving yourself for mistakes you've made in the past. And then I don't know, these two cards keep coming out in doubles for you. You got the 8 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so listen, this is going to be this Hanged Man experience where you're really surrendering unto yourself, unto your greater being, and you're really going to be called here in this lesson to forgive yourself for possibly mistakes of the past. I don't even think these are like atrocious mistakes. I think you're just really hard on yourself. You're really hard on yourself, Scorpio ladies. You're really tough on yourself. Things, as you work through this major energy for yourself, things might feel a little slower. This might take some work. This is going to be, building one stone at a time. That's the kind of feeling I get there. So very transformative though, but maybe a little slower moving than you would want it to be. But this is all part of it. There's all these energies point back to your creativity and that channel being wide open. Okay, let's look at this power move of partnership here and get some clarifiers for that. 5 of Wands, there it comes up again. It's in your ally and it's in your power move. That's so cool. Wow. I mean, it's wild, isn't it? And then the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so I really feel like in your practical world, there's something here that while you might be seeing it as a challenge, it is one of your greatest allies and it is your power move. So whatever is conflicting, whatever is crossing, whatever is happening there, could have to do with partnership, could have to do with you and your intimate partner agreeing about things, or maybe they're the person you're trying to reveal all this to, but you're not ready yet. Nurture this experience, nurture it, hold it, and let it be wild and new and different. Pages are while they can be naive and maybe immature with something, they're also they wonder. They open themselves up to wonder, and they open themselves up to learning and up to being a beginner. And I feel like this is you opening up to some slower, more steady moving energies that are actually going to contribute to where you're going here in a really powerful way, and perhaps a more long-standing and more committed way than they have before. Wow, you ladies really threw it at me today. I love it though. I love this energy, and again, like, you can do it. You're like cut out for this. So, okay, Scorpio ladies, let's get a Runamal card to close off the reading. These are the runes, very sacred symbols and a language that we can learn and grow from. And you got Suvilu. Suvilu represents the sun, warmth, healing and growth, victory and success, a bright, shining light. Positivity abounds in this rune, showing achievement, endurance, and perseverance being rewarded. Remember that Page of Pentacles and these slower moving energies in your lesson? Yes. It is the sunshine after the storm. Success is evident and calls for a time to be proud. Suvilu is a positive transition into brighter times and ways, an easier walk ahead with a clear path. Realization of strengths and the notice of the higher self, or greater being, takes place as you found it in yourself to see yourself all the way through. Inspiration is found in success. Yes, if there is a rune that matches the sun card, it is Suvilu, and you have the sun and you have Suvilu here. This is in your energy. So even if you are going slower and protecting some of these things, or, you know, you haven't revealed everything yet, you're still allowed to shine. You're still allowed to shine. And what I'm really feeling is that you need to recognize your own shine. You need to be with yourself and sit with yourself and really recognize this shine. And that's probably what this Hanged Man lesson is about. Scorpio women, I have so enjoyed doing this reading for you. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. I want to hear about it. How did this go for you? And I will see you next time.